Toya Landry, St. Louis, Missouri. Hi, Carly.
Latoya Landry chiming in from St. Louis. Welcome to the call tonight, Latoya.
Michael from Baltimore.
Michael in Baltimore, welcome to the call tonight. Again, we have a couple minutes before we get started, so definitely go ahead and make sure that everyone that's joining you on the call tonight knows that we are about to get started. I am super excited and fired up about everything that's going to be shared on the call tonight and just where we are, the timing and positioning of this moment. And everything that we have as a part of this company. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you might not understand why you should be so excited right now, but you will by the time the call is over, okay? So, again, get yourself to a quiet place, get your pens and notepad ready, get your mindset and your energy ready to receive the information that our speaker has to share with you tonight. And we are about to get started. So, if you are just now jumping onto the line and you haven't already done so, please go ahead and unmute yourself and let us know your name and where you're chiming in from. If you're not in position to unmute yourself, then please go ahead and state your name and where you're chiming in from tonight. I do see we have Barbie chiming in from Arizona. She typed that out before I was doing introduction, so let me circle back to that. Welcome to the line tonight, Barbie. All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a moment or two before we get started. So go ahead and send out those last minute text messages. Go ahead and make sure that everyone that's joining you on the call tonight is on the line and ready to get started. Okay. We have just another moment or two before we get this party started. Okay. So again, my name is Carly Gwynn. I'm chiming in tonight from Orlando, Florida, originally from St. Louis, Missouri, but I'm chiming in from Orlando tonight. And I am fired up and excited to be on the call tonight and that I have the honor and privilege of being your host and welcoming you to the call tonight. If you are just now jumping onto the line, go ahead and unmute yourself and let me know your name and where you're chiming in from tonight.
Tim Neal, Puerto Rico.
Tim Neal chiming in from Puerto Rico. Welcome to the call tonight. Who else is just now joining us? All right, guys, I know you're being kind of shy tonight. That's okay. If you're not in position to unmute, go ahead and drop your name and where you're chiming in from in the chat. And give me some fire, give me some hearts, give me some emojis. Let me know how excited you are to be here on the line with us. But if you are in position to unmute, please go ahead and let me know your name and where you're chiming in from tonight.
Roy from St. Louis, Carly.
And Eddie Weeks in Richmond, Texas. Welcome to the line tonight.
Erica Neal, Puerto Rico.
Erica Neal chiming in from Puerto Rico. Welcome to the line tonight. I see we have Irene on the line tonight. Welcome to the call this evening. All right, we got about one more moment before we get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, once I get started, please make certain that your lines stay muted so we don't have any background noise or distractions. Nothing interrupting our speaker and this information that are actually our speakers and what they're going to be sharing with you tonight. So again, get yourself to a quiet place, get your pens and notepad ready because you're absolutely going to want to take notes. You might have a question or two that you want to write down as well. So go ahead and make sure you're in position to do that. And we are going to get started here in just a moment. If you are just now jumping onto the line, please go ahead. Don't be shy. One last round. State your name and where you're chiming in from tonight so that I can welcome you to the call this evening. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has now come for me to step out of the way of greatness. The gentleman that I have the honor and privilege of introducing to you tonight, he's a family man, he's a military veteran, and he has been a successful entrepreneur for over 25 years. He is the author of Standing on the Shoulders of Multi-Million Dollar Producing Giants. He has earned millions of dollars in not one, not two, but three different industries. And I am sure this is the fourth industry that he is going to earn millions of dollars in. But more importantly, he has a heart for helping people and he is going to help a lot of people make millions of dollars, I believe, as well. He has a goal to help 10,000 families generate $5,000 per month in residual recurring income over the next 2 to 5 years. What I love most about this gentleman is he's the definition of integrity and character. And he's one of the only people that's ever been and done every single thing that he ever committed to me that he would be or do. So, ladies and gentlemen, give me some fire, give me some hearts, give me some love in the chat for someone I'm honored to call my coach, my mentor, and my friend, the fastest diamond in the company, Mr. Samuel Bean.
Hey, good evening, Carla. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. Please take it away.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate the awesome introduction and the energy as always. Again, you always bring it. And guys, I'm excited about each and every last one of you guys that are here tonight. You get a chance to hear about a company that I'm extremely excited about and a company that's changing people's lives every day. And when I say every day, guys, I mean every day. And like Carly said, she gave you a lot of great bullet points about me and what my life has been like. And, I'm just saying right now, my wife and I, we've lived this life because we've actually had the ability to learn from some people who have made, multiple, 7 figures, 8 figures even. And so, which means that we learn from people who actually were extremely successful and made a lot of money. And so that's why we're able to identify, opportunities like the ones you're going to look at tonight. Okay. And it's very, very powerful, guys. I'm extremely excited about it. But it's one of those companies, guys, when you sit back and you peel back the layers, you'll see how special it is. You'll see how perfect the timing is. And it's one of those situations where you've always heard that good old phrase where, you're going to come across two life-changing, opportunities where you get a chance to make, more money than you've ever dreamed about. And I don't know if this is your first one or your second one, but I do know this is one of them. And I'm telling you guys, this is not something that I'm speaking to you on as a cliche. This is something that I'm speaking to you on based on what I know about business and our positioning. So when you look at the company, guys, it is a fresh young company built for long-term impact. And when you look at the exclusivity to the products, no one else has them or can copy them. I'm going to show you that a little bit later, right? It's all science-backed, right? 10 years of studies, 13 FDA claims, 4 health Canadian claims, 8 published studies, $50 million in studies, and it's beyond organic product lines. So when you talk about the purity of the product, the integrity of the product is something that doctors have fallen in line with. Because we have doctors, chiropractors, clinicians, people who have that status, who are joining this movement daily, and they're bringing on their peers as well. Global opportunity, 80 plus countries with plans for expansion into many more countries within the next 2 years. Okay. We understand that America is the fattest country in the world. We get that. We understand the numbers. 72% of people here in North America are considered to be overweight or even obese, right? But we're not the only country out there. There are many other countries out there who have this same challenge, okay? And then the momentum in the industry is the largest and fastest growing team in this company. Hundreds of people joining daily. But what you will see is that this company will become the face of the all-natural alternative to synthetic GLP products out there. Now, when you hear us say drops, not shots, or drinks, not shots, guys, we're talking about how we deliver our technology, guys. We want to make sure that, one, you understand that this is not a drug, right? And two, you don't have to inject this, okay? No syringes are involved in this process. Each one of our products, guys, are, again, all natural, but only have 4 organic ingredients. Real simple. Okay? When you do studies and research on people who live the longest, guys, they live the longest because the food that they consume, when you read the label, it only has 1, 2, 3, or 4, different ingredients in it. Okay. When you look at the stuff that we consume here in America, guys, it's a laundry list of things. Okay? So we keep it simple and we keep it potent. Okay. When you look at the main ingredients, it includes patented 500 peptides made from Norwegian salmon, protein hydrolysate. Okay. Peptides and free amino acids. Okay, we're talking about the best of the best. We're not talking about your farm raised, salmon. We're not talking about, the stuff that you get at your local Kroger's and stuff like that. We're talking about the best of the best. Okay, high quality bioactive peptides, triple action GLP support through 3 metabolic pathways: GLP-1, GLP-2, GIP, and a single fast absorbing drop or drink. And I'm gonna go into that a little bit more to show you why this is not a weight loss company. This is not a weight loss product. Weight loss is just one of the things that we do. You would actually be disrespecting the product if you call it a weight loss product only. Okay. But it's designed to stimulate your body's own hormone release, and it supports appetite control, which the clinicians call ghrelin, right? That's when we talk about those hunger urges that talk to you, glucose regulation, and gut integrity without synthetic hormones or injections. Okay? So what are peptides and GLP receptors? As you can see here, peptides are short chains of amino acids that act as critical signaling molecules and building blocks for protein in the body. Okay? You can think of them as smaller, simpler versions of proteins that instruct cells to perform specific tasks like regulating hormones, repairing tissue, or controlling hunger. Okay, so you'll see a lot of companies out there, guys, that are preying on people, and some are actually providing what they believe to be, life-changing technology. And let me share some with you guys. You have people who have been overweight for many, many years of their life, and they started off as kids. And for me, I had a motorcycle accident when, in 2003, and for 23 years, guys, all the way to January of this year, I've been battling that obesity and overweight, war. I've been fighting it, and this is the thing I learned about, being, in that fight, guys. It's unfair. It is extremely unfair because you're trying to fight against a drug, a mind-altering drug, appetite-altering drug, something that's going to force you to eat, even when you don't want to, and you know that you don't need to. Okay? And so that's why it's hard for you to win, right? And so when you look at what these drugs do, they basically take that GLP-1, knockoff. They inject it in your body, and it's the same thing that your body actually produces when you eat protein, right? For the most part. And so it sends a signal to the body that says that you're no longer hungry or you're getting full, and there's no need to overeat. And that's what GLP-1 really is. Okay. Now, when you look at GLP-2, and this is the second pathway. This is the one that it helps you with your gut health. This is the one that puts that leaky gut back intact, and it starts to help you absorb all of the nutrients and the things that you eat, and the not necessarily the medications that you take. If you do take medications, it helps it do what it's supposed to do. If you're taking any type of vitamins and supplements, guys, it helps you retain a whole lot more of it, so you can get better results from it. But guys, that gut life, again, if you have a really nice, healthy gut, guys, you can go out there and you can overcome a whole lot of different things. And then you have that GIP, that third pathway, which, as it says, it activates the glucose-dependent insulintropic peptide pathway, enhancing insulin response, fat metabolism, and energy partitioning. And so when you look at that, I just said this is kind of like the oven. This is kind of like the stove. This is kind of like the furnace in your body. It helps you adjust your metabolism to where it starts to go back to the way it was supposed to perform. And so when you look at all three of these together, guys, these three pathways work in synergy to support the appetite control, healthy blood sugar, and gut health, fat metabolism, and sustained energy. And this is all natural. Okay. So why you can trust our product. So this is the first time, and when I heard about this, I said, if this is true, guys, this is a game changer because I've been in this industry for many years. Okay. Matter of fact, my wife and I made just shy of $10 million in another company, and that company had a game-changing, unique product, right? And that, as game changing as it was, we were in 53 countries and we didn't have the FDA claims to back it, even though we knew what it did. We couldn't say it did anything. And this company has made application to the FDA to be able to make these claims, and they were approved for 13 of them. Same thing in Canada. They made application to be able to say these things in Canada. And guess what? They were approved. And so now you don't have to go out there and convince anybody that the product is real and it's a product that you can trust. Okay. This is the first time, to my knowledge, that a food has been allowed, has been, first of all, the FDA has says, okay, we will allow that to happen. Never seen it before in my life. Okay. But it's backed by published studies, millions of dollars invested, over 50 million invested, proprietary and patented, technology. This is why people can't knock us off. This is why people can't duplicate what we do, because they're not doing it with what we do it with. Clean, organic, transparent, guys. It's, again, when you look at how we do this process and you actually do your deep dive, if you're one of those people who you just have to have all the facts and whatever, when you do your deep dive, you'll be thoroughly impressed, right? And then the global equality standards, it's not just organic, guys, it's beyond organic, okay? And so you'll see a whole lot of different things that we talk when it comes to, how powerful this product is and how widely respected it is in multiple different communities and multiple different cultures, okay? But our commitment to you, we combine real science, proven ingredients, and uncompromising quality to create products you can trust and results you can feel. So 10 years of research, FDA registered and NDI status, exclusive distribution, real people and real results, guys. Testimonials are coming in by the truckloads. Okay, so weight loss shots versus try GLP and Ignite. Okay, two very different approaches. You deserve to know the difference. And for me, guys, I tell people, when it comes to shots, like I said earlier, people are, you need something strong to counteract the drugs that people are putting in the food. And so that's why the doctors came out with the shots. That's why these pharmaceutical companies came out with the shots, right? And so in certain situations, these shots are necessary for certain people. And so for me, for the individuals who do not need a shot, they just need the proper nutrition to help them fight it, and the proper community and environment to help them fight it. Guys, you can win and you can do it without the shots. I did. Okay. And so when you look at these weight loss shots versus the Try GLP and Ignite, you can take a screenshot of this, guys. This is very, very important, very, very empowering. But you can see the difference between side effects, the pricing, synthetic versus organic, advantages and benefits, long-term effects. Because when I'm looking at the food, guys, I'm looking at the food factor here is the overlying winner for me when I looked at it, because I didn't have to worry about me eating something or taking something from a food base that would give me a side effect. Okay, I saw people who lost a ton of weight, right, and I also saw how it affected them, from a side effect perspective. I also have witnessed and know of people who, and also this is stuff that's public knowledge anyway as well, so you can find this anywhere. You have people who have died from different shots. Okay, and so again, this is not a scare tactic. This is not a fear tactic. This is the honest to your creator truth, right? So you can look up anywhere, and see these companies have people who have fallen, because they've taken that injection. And so I just want you guys to see this, understand this. There's a difference, and there is a way to do this without injections. Okay? But ORYGN in the right place at the right time, and this has never been more true than right now, guys. I'm just telling you, I have been, in the beginning of certain situations, right when they began. And like I said, one of them was in coffee, and we made right at $10 million because we were first to bring it to market and get it out there right away. We beat the market, and now everybody follows suit and they're doing it. Okay. There are some things that I did in real estate. We were first in Texas at doing real estate, which made us our first seven figures in real estate. And when you look at the uniqueness in this, I actually have other companies that I work with on the side, and they were my primary companies and primary projects. But when I saw this is so huge that I had to put them on pause. I had to put other people in charge of those projects, and so I can focus on this one, because you'll never ever get a second chance to make a first impression. Okay, when the industry is ready and it's launchable, guys, that's when you take full advantage of it, because the world is not going to slow up so you can catch up. Okay. And perfect timing is when the opportunity presents itself. And that's what we're looking at right now. Something that's science backed, exclusive ingredients, global leadership, community driven, growth focused. Guys, when I say me personally, I feel that any individual who comes into this company, right, and I said they have not just the possibility, but a probability of making as much money as they deserve to make and as that they're willing to earn. Because this is not like a typical network marketing company where only the top 5% of people make money in that company. Okay, I know people in this company that I've met before that are making a ton of money, and they don't have groups. I know people who do very, very well in retail. Okay, and they don't have groups. Okay, know people who do events, people who own social media. They do very, very well, and they don't have groups. What they do have is this product that nobody else has, and they have the ability to see the vision and move before everybody else gets their questions answered. Okay, and so what I want to do is this. I want to introduce you guys to somebody who, when I started posting about the company and my excitement, I had people who really reached out to me every day, 3, 4, 5 people per day. And a gentleman I'm going to introduce you to tonight, he was one of them. Okay, his name is Michael Padilla. Michael, are you here? You can come off mute, that'd be great.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you loud and clear. And so, Mike, if you can, give us your testimonial, please, because I think you have a very powerful testimonial, and I want people to hear what attracted you to the company, the product, and what you've seen since you've been using it.
So I'm a single dad of an 18-year-old, and I'm a single dad of a 4-year-old, so a two-time girl dad. So super happy and grateful for that. I've been having gut issues for about 2.5 years. And so I've tried different products. I'm always looking for natural things. I've tried products from Mexico, different herbs and things, and just always looking for a solution. And I ended up getting on the peptides where I had to dab myself with three different ones, right, just for my gut. And so I've been doing that for like 3 or 4 months. And so I was actually admitted to the hospital a month ago because my blood pressure was really low and my iron was low, and they had to give me 2 pints of blood and two bags of iron before they released me. And that's about the time I started talking to you about it. And what got me was that there was no needles, and it was just something that actually I didn't have to dab myself anymore. So I reached out immediately, and I wanted to know more about that because my gut, I'm anemic, and I'm also my high blood pressure, my blood pressure's not good. And so I reached out and definitely wanted to try out the product for myself. And I got the product right before, right when I was actually waiting on my other order to dab myself for these other products I had coming. So I was actually taking this product for like 3 or 4 days before I met you in Houston, before I was introduced to the drink, which the doctor was talking about the drink is really better. So anyway, I started doing that. So I've been on it for like 25 days. I just see an improvement of my health. I don't even know what I was actually taking. I noticed that I've lost weight, and I've now that I'm thinking that I lost muscle. And so I don't know, what these products have in them with me dabbing myself. But what I do know is that my gut has really calmed down a lot. I cannot believe it. And also too, I just went to the doctor just a week and a half ago, and they wanted to do blood tests again after I released from the doctor's office because I was on this. I won't say because of this product, but because of the habits that I did change, and this is one of them. When I went back to the doctor, my blood level was good and my iron was good. And so I'm just grateful because my daughter's 4 years old. I definitely want to see her grow up, and I've got to have more energy. And this is like, this is really, something that I don't know what I was taking, and I'm looking to do needle free and just to share and help 100 people to help out their gut, their health, or whatever they have issues with.
Awesome. Well, man, I appreciate you, Mike, because again, we talked about everything, when it came to the testimonials. We talked about everything when it came to, why you were, reaching out to me. And like I told you, there was no guarantees on anything. I just know that uh, what we have our hands on is going to work on something, in you. And I'm glad that you got the results. And I'm glad that you get a chance to walk your daughter to school every morning. That's a beautiful thing. And guess what? You'll be able to do that. And it's for as long as you want, as long as you continue to take care of your body, man. So keep on telling people that testimony. We appreciate you, and talk to you soon, my friend. All right. And so, Carly.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bean. The speaker I now get to introduce to you, she is leading teams of thousands all over the world. She's a multiple six-figure income earner. Again, a team leader that takes pride in helping everyone no matter who you are. And what I love most about her is that she's just a person that has a genuine spirit. You can really tell that she has a heart for helping people from the moment that you talk to her. She just has that genuineness about her. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give me some fire, give me some hearts, give me some love in the chat, and please help me welcome to the line Double Black Diamond, Miss Michele Zambrana.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Listening to everyone talk about the product just fires me up over and over and over. I absolutely am in love with this product. When I first tried it, I was like, wait, you want me to take the drops from salmon? All right, well, I'll try it. You know, I've tried everything. I knew nothing about the science. I knew nothing about anything. I tried the drops. And my first initial reaction to them was, within days, the headaches that I had been getting for years when I hit menopause and perimenopause and menopause were gone. And I thought to myself, wow, like, all right, so I don't know if I'm going to lose weight on this product or anything, but hey, my menopause headaches are gone. So, you know, I'm just excited about that. And I just stuck with it. And I believed in the science. I read the science. The science is there. So obviously the product works if the FDA claims are there. So I just stuck with it. I'm now 9 months on the product. I'm down 37 pounds. I just hit 37 pounds the other day. I'm at a number that I haven't seen in 28 years, I believe, since before I had kids. My oldest is, you know, that age, and I'm 48 years old. I struggled losing weight. I considered mommy makeovers. I considered the shots. I considered a lot of things. And ultimately, I was a chicken and I couldn't do any of it. So I wanted to really give these drops a chance, and they're paying off for me. I've gone from a size 14. The last I checked, I was a size 6, but the last time I tried on my pants, they were too big. So I just ordered a size 5. And so I'm a little nervous to try them on, but I'm going to do it and see if I can get my booty in there. But I absolutely love the product. I absolutely love the community. If you guys are not part of this Facebook community that you see on the screen right now, it's called Try GLP and Ignite Testimonies. Join it, because you will see tons of testimonies. I mean, daily, tons of them coming in, and it will blow your mind, from people posting their blood work from their doctor, to weight loss, to inflammation loss, to increase in aches and pains, and all types of things. It just blows my mind. And I'm just so excited that we get to be part of this community and part of this product, and we have the ability to share the products to earn income, which excites me more than anything. So let's talk about why join right now. First and foremost, this is a binary compensation plan. So early positioning, first mover's advantage. The quicker you're in, the more overflow will come underneath you. You're building 2 legs here, a left and a right. So the higher you are, the more that falls under you. You're going to have one leg that your team and your upline helps with, and the other leg starts with you. Both of them are going to grow as you're sharing this product, because this opportunity is a viral opportunity. When I tell you, like, I don't know how many network marketing companies that you guys have been in. I've been in a few. And we go up and then we go down. Then we go up and then down, right? That's just the pattern of network marketing. Since we started this 9 months ago, we have been on an up, and it's not stopping, you guys. This is a continuous up on the roller coaster. This momentum isn't slowing down. It's picking up. It is like nothing I've ever seen before. I have industry leaders in my inbox daily asking me about this. People coming out of retirement. I have networkers that are 60, 70, 80 years old in my inbox. They want a piece of this. They haven't been in the network industry in a long time, and they're excited about it. This is just an exciting company, and that is why right now is the time for it. We have 9 ways to get paid. And if this doesn't excite you, you guys, I don't know what will. But first and foremost, 50% commissions on your customers. So anyone that purchases retail, you're going to earn 50% on the dollar. They spend $100, you're making $50. They spend $500, you're making $250. Black and white, 50% commission. Then everything else is sort of in the binary. So we have the 2-team pay, which is your binary system. We have fast start bonuses when you bring on new teammates with you. We have 2 different check matches. We have 2 different company pools. We have diamond lump sum. So as you're growing in those ranks, we have lump sum bonuses. We have monthly bonuses. And all of this is attainable to you. Let's go over how you can duplicate when you first begin. Your first 48 hours is key here. So as soon as you make your purchase, there's going to be a clock on your page that is going to count down 48 hours. In that 48 hours, you want to get 2 people to do this business with you. Call your friends, call your family, call who you have to call your old business partners, call anybody that you know looking for money. This is what you want to do, is get 2 people to do this business with you, and boom, you earned your first bonus. Not only did you learn your first bonus, you are locked in to re-earn this bonus every single pay week in this company. So a beginner gets locked into a bonus pool. Okay, now step 2. When you signed up those 2 people, one fell left, one fell right. You're now binary qualified. What does that mean? You now can start earning binary paychecks in the binary, and you've unlocked the rest of the compensation plan. Step number 3, help those 2 people that you bought in get 2 people in their first 48 hours. And now you're helping them duplicate, you're helping them earn a bonus, and you've earned your first step on the monthly bonuses of $100 for creating a 2x2 system. This monthly bonus goes all the way up to 5x5. Connect with the person who got you on this video, and they can explain it in further detail for you. Here it is again, and it's just written out very clear for you guys. Step 1, enroll 2 within your first 48 hours. Put 1 left, put 1 right. Help those 2 get 2 in your first 48 hours, and repeat. This is simple duplication that you will build your business super big. Now, if they all purchase on the Business Builder Kit, you're going to earn yourself approximately $407 commission in your first 48 hours, you guys. Boom. Now, how do you join? Well, first of all, it's free to join. No fee to join, no monthly fee, no website fee, and no annual fee. What network marketing company do you know of that has 0 fees across the board? Not many, right? So all you do is choose your pack. There are 4 packs you can choose from. We recommend starting on the Business Builder pack. Why? You have enough product for yourself to start getting the product in your body, start creating your own testimony, start advertising, right? Promoting and sharing. You have enough to share with people. You have enough to maybe sell in person. Boom, right? Let's say you can't afford that. We do have 3 other basic packages. The one I don't suggest is the first one. That is only getting 1 bottle or 1 bag. The reason I don't suggest that is that's our maintenance phase. So if you are also looking to lose weight and to get better benefits right away, you want to choose at least option 2 or 3. But again, we recommend starting on option 4. Get your business going from day 1. Number 4 also advances you to gold rank. What does that mean? That means you are getting paid more in the binary from day 1 for your first 4 paychecks. And as you're growing, you're also going to be eligible for check matches in those first 4 pay weeks. And let's say in 4 weeks, you haven't grown to gold yet. You can repurchase this again. Anybody can buy this at any time. And then boom, you are gold rank for 4 paychecks. Awesome, right? All right, guys, here is your call to action. Go and place your order. Go and get 2 friends to do this with you and plug into the systems. If you've been here before, go and do this over again, right? It's that simple. Live this on repeat. Thank you again for having me, guys. This was an awesome Zoom, and I'm excited for you to be part of our family.